G'day there, podcaster.
Oh, dear me, we got a little bonus.
Yeah, we do.
Nice one.
Is the floor mine?
The floor is yours,
Yes.
baby. You take it away.
So over the weekend, I gave Mum and Dad a buzz. Hadn't spoken to him for a few weeks. And called Dad's phone, no answer. So I called Mum's phone. She answered, making small talk. And I said, "Oh, where's Dad? I'll have a chat to Dad." And she said, "Oh, he's busy." I said, "What's he doing?" She said, "Oh, he's outside collecting bull ants."
What?
He's such like a, I don't know, he's like a naughty boy from the 80s in a movie or something like
Yeah.
that. You're like, what's he doing now? Oh, he's throwing rocks around the back. Or he's-
Why bull ants?
Well, that's what I said. I said, "Why is he collecting bull ants?" And she said, without missing a beat, "Oh, because we got termites."
Right, so he's sort
Oh.
of doing like the old woman who swallowed a fly type thing. He's getting the bull ants to
Yep.
eat the termites.
So
but then
apparently-
he's going to need rats to eat the bull ants.
Yep. So apparently, I didn't know this, but bull ants eat termites. They eat
Right.
white ants, as they're otherwise known as. And so Mum and Dad, they got an old house, a lot of stuff wrong with it. One of the problems they've just realised in the roof, they've got white ants. And so Dad, rather than like paying exterminator,
Yeah.
It's fairly affordable. I've had sprays and stuff
Yep.
before, just problems with ants in the pantry
Yep.
and that sort of stuff.
So-
And then, you can get like your house sprayed every year for like $200 or something
Well,
like that.
ants in the pantry, you don't need to pay for that. You
So-
just buy that little dust.
So Mum and Dad are willingly catching bull ants in the backyard and then in a container and then climbing into the roof cavity and then shaking them up into the roof to eat the white ants.
That's wild.
Isn't that a wild visual?
Nah, I could say, you know what? Give you 10 years, I could
so
see you doing
funny.
Oh,
that.
100%.
I
It's
can
in
see
my
you
it's
doing
in my DNA. Like, because they do it, I can't not do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that's
yeah.
that's
So
how I
good.
was raised. So I'm like, why would I pay someone $200
Tell you what,
a
though,
year?
I haven't seen a bull ant since I was about 8. Like, when do you see...
That's
like,
because you grew up in the city, Belle, out in the country.
A lot of bull ants.
You'll go out for breakfast and there'll be a bull ant just
Yeah.
feeding on a, like
You know,
a kangaroo or something
so,
like.
in school when you used to get firecrackers,
Yeah.
you'd buy firecrackers.
Well, no, yeah.
You didn't do that?
Do you think I did that?
Well, we bought
She
firecrackers.
would have been expelled
So
from
we-
MLC. All the mums would have been talked. Did you hear about that, Belle Jackson?
So there used to be certain kids at school who you knew, that kid sells the firecrackers. So whatever you needed to buy, there was some kid that sold it.
What?
And there was one kid who sold firecrackers, and the cheap ones were just the little red firecrackers, and they had like a little wick on it, and you'd light it up, and it'd be like a pop. It wouldn't be like that crazy. It wasn't like an explosion.
We had a cap gun. Is that like the same?
Like a 1/5
Oh, okay.
the explosion of a cap gun, I guess. And so we used to get these little red firecrackers, and
Are the ones you just throw at the ground? They go,
no, they're different. They're pop rocks.
oh yeah, they were good.
So they were fun because you just throw them up and they'd pop.
But
What are they made of?
you just throw them at people's feet and stuff.
They just got like a little bit of gunpowder in them, like a little bit of I don't know what the actual
just a
chemical
tiny
is.
bit.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
What if you throw
And
it at someone, does it like explode on them?
Yeah,
no,
like,
it's like a very small.
yeah. No,
little
but
pop,
if I threw on it, you would pop.
yeah.
But would it like burn me?
No, not enough that would burn you. Enough that it would make it a sound.
If you had lots of them and you taped them together and threw them at someone's
Yeah.
head, maybe that could be a problem.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay.
So we used to
don't
get
do
the
that.
little red firecrackers, and we'd in hindsight now I'm like, yeah, that's such a kid thing to do, and we'd just shove them into the
No.
bull ants' nests,
No.
and we'd light them, and they'd pop, and then the bullets like scatter.
That's so
would come out.
awful, Ben.
I mean, the
They
ants.
didn't do anything to you.
No, I wouldn't do that now as an adult because I don't see the point in the
I
needless
do have.
destruction.
I also.
But as a kid, that's how you learn.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
yeah.
how I learned about ants.
I didn't need to learn by
But you've never
exploding
seen that.
I
You-
can
Although,
remember.
I'll
But
tell
you've never seen the power of an ant's nest after a firecracker's gone off. I
I don't
have.
want to see that. That's awful.
It's like you're a bit naive.
That's
you know,
like,
I've
does that
seen that.
happen in Bug's Life?
Yeah.
I
it's
watched
like
Bugs
the
Life
kids,
recently,
Like pouring
actually.
petrol down the.
Yeah, I
Great
did. Yeah,
film.
good movie. And there's
Great.
the I forgot how scary the
big-
not cockroach, the cricket.
Yeah.
Remember the start scene,
Yeah.
and then the main character knocks over the offering to the
Yeah.
crickets, and they lose it all, and they're all hiding in the nest,
Awful.
and then the cricket legs
Oh,
come down the hole, and the light comes
Well, isn't
down.
there? Because there's Bugs Life and then there's Ants.
yeah.
Yep.
So there's
That
two different
was-
movies, but I liked Bugs Life with the I'm a beautiful butterfly.
Yeah.
You remember
Yeah.
that? Like
Yeah.
they actually had some really good, and then there was B movie. There's a lot of good insect movies in like the late 90s, sort of early 2000s. But I mean, they haven't really done one for a while. I think it's an untapped market.
they do just specifically bugs.
Yeah, like bug movies.
This isn't a bug movie, but one of my favourite animated movies, iRobot.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
no,
What? No, no, no.
iRobot's Will Smith. Robots.
Robots.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it was sad. There was a sad.
Is that with
I think
the-
the dad doesn't like pay him attention.
Yeah,
or
yeah. No,
something?
I think the dad loses his job.
Yeah.
And he's like going to go broke and he can't afford to feed the family.
It's
Isn't it funny how there's like real world problems? Like, we're all robots. Beep, boop, beep, beep. Honey, I can't feed the kids anymore for crippling gambling.
They're going to turn us all off.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, anyway.
Wow.
And that was the one with the one of the robots had an absolute wagon.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Was it the robot?
It had a
Yeah.
big monster truck.
No,
on the
you know
back
what
there.
one has a really horrible life lesson?
Who? Which one?
Meet the Robinsons.
Yes.
But, yeah, and then
And there was wasn't there a Rob Thomas song? Like,
Yeah.
These little, hey,
Yes.
like yeah. Yeah, that the
He
Rob
doesn't get
Thomas.
adopted or
What
something.
is the song? The Rob Thomas song from that film?
I'll look it up. But
These
there's
little
also
wonders.
all these little. Oh, yes.
Just
hang on.
while Belle Googles that quickly, did you know in Robots, the main character, Ewan McGregor?
Who I met at the football.
Full
Yeah, Little
circle.
Wonders.
You should have told him how much you love the movie Robots.
Yeah, he wouldn't get that as much.
You should have, when you're doing a wee next to him, you went, how about that wagon? You go, hey?
Imagine if I was like,
you know what I mean?
dude, I loved you in Robots. Like that. My dad lost his job in a factory as well, and like it just like really struck home to me. He's like, wow, thanks. No one ever remembers I did that movie.
Yeah. So Rob. Yeah, and the video clip here is
Yes.
Oh,
Great song.
sad.
Meet the
What
Robin.
song is this?
It's a Rob Thomas song from the feature film Meet the Robinsons.
I'll just skip a bit.
Yeah.
Hold On Forever?
No, Little Wonders.
Oh.
Because wasn't there a bit where you realised, Belle?
How it feels.
These small hours, these small wonders. Ben doesn't really like.
You don't know. You don't
I
know.
kind of. You didn't know the bit was going to go in these small hours.
Yeah, and then he gets adopted and stuff. Oh,
Yeah.
so sad.
Well,
I think a kid has an anaphylactic
'cause
reaction in it, though.
the villain, you realise at the end the villain was like, he's in the orphanage as well, and he had like a sad upbringing, and that's why he became the villain. We should watch Meet the Robinsons.
Also, can we do that for tomorrow or
Oh,
Wednesday's
yeah,
16
yeah,
quiz song?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Oh, although horrible way to start the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like sometimes you need to be sad
Yeah, that's
for
it.
the highs to feel higher.
That is so true. Great point.
These small hours,
these little wonders, these twists
twists and turns of fate. See, I do know the words. I do.